Hey guys, in this video I will show you how I was able to make more than 10 million in online sales using this business model. I will give you the framework, the step-by-step guidance how you can do this yourself as well. You just need to follow these steps so you can copy me and make some money online as well. So guys, first before we get into the video, I will show you the proof. The business model that I'm using is of course dropshipping. As you guys can see here, one of the stores that I have is making 1 million in the last 12 months. The other one made last year 1 million. The other one made 600k. And these are just 3 stores from last year. But I'm doing this since even 2021, as you guys can see here. I will refresh this so you guys know it is real. I made my first 1.5 million in revenue in my first 8 months of dropshipping in 2021 with a healthy conversion rate as well. So here you see already 1.5 million in 2021, 3 years ago. I'm doing this already for 4 years and made 10 million. So now you know it's true. I will show you this 6-step framework that you can implement straight away. You just need to copy this step by step and you will make money online as well. So let's take a deep dive into phase number 1, which I call the foundation, the team foundation. What kind of team members do you need to generate this kind amount of money? Well, first of all, you have yourself. You're the boss, you're the CEO, you are in control and you will delegate. So what I used a general manager to outsource everything for me. This is optional. You don't need this one in the beginning. This one is someone that has already some experience in dropshipping. Maybe he has already run some stores, but he failed and he wants to work for someone else. So I found this guy later on, but I firstly started of course with a private supplier. This is a really must-have. Later on the video I will share you my private supplier. You can instantly contact them so you can get started as well. Then of course I hired a customer support manager. This is a must-have at around 1k a day. You will receive between 20 to 30 emails. You will not able to handle them yourself, but first start handling yourself so you know what your customers think about your service and about your product and your shipping times, so you get the feedback yourself. Then I put on optional as well the product lister. You maybe need someone that can update the store with new products and you can just follow your template. This is optional. And of course you have an advertisement creator. This is one as optional as well. I will show you how to find them later in this video as well. So what do I use for the communication with my team members? Pretty simple. For my private supplier I use Skype. It's an old communication tool, but these Chinese people always use this one. And for my rest of the team I use Slack. Slack is very easy. It is very organized, and I have there my customer support manager, my product lister, and my ad creator. And for my general manager I most of the time use WhatsApp because these guys are most of the time native in my own country, so I can talk to them straight with WhatsApp. So now you know the team foundation. Let's move into phase number 2, and this is the product selection. So guys, the one product that I chose to make at least 1 million in sales in 2021 was this callus remover. I have showed you guys this many times. It is here the soft feed, and you see it here in the My Report. This was the product that I used. It was in German, by the way. This was in the German market. So if guys are still thinking, oh, European dropshipping is saturated or it's dead, it's not scalable, 1.5 million in 1 year just in Germany with one product, I think that's really scalable. So here you see this is the famous callus remover. You see here in German what the package was including. As you guys can see here by session by landing page in January 1st of 2021, this page was converting at a 4.6% conversion rate. We scaled many more products on this store as well, but here you can see this page was converting like crazy. And the funny thing is it was such a simple offer. It is in German, so I will translate a little bit, but just guys can see it was just a 50% offer. Here you see the update. It's custom coded. If you buy one more, you get extra discount, and you see just it was free shipping, the payment methods, and the 14-day money back guarantee. This was only the offer. I will show you the funnel in a minute. So here you see this one was converting like crazy. But now you're thinking, yeah, but Jesper, what were the criteria that you used? Well, pretty simple. First of all, if you want to scale a product, it needs to be a problem-solving product. What do I mean with a problem-solving product? Well, first of all, a big market needs to have one problem. You need to think about this problem and you need to find a solution. So you need to take a deep dive into the problem that they are having. One of the problems that I've seen myself as well is when you have bad feet or you have callus on your feet, you don't want to show your feet when you go on a holiday, because on holiday you will show your feet with flip-flops. So I noticed people wear flip-flops in most of the time. Between May and June, this is where the Google Trends was the highest. So I saw already flip-flops in May and June, and I was like, okay, if people wear flip-flops, they will have insecurity about their feet. So that was already something that I took in advantage, because in my advertisement, I really recall this one. Are you insecure about showing your feet on your holiday? Don't worry, take this callus remover. That was something that I used. Another one criteria that I use, of course, it's unisex. Well, these days we have a lot of genders, so it needs to be unisex. It needs to be a wide market appeal. So this callus remover was appealing to a lot of people. And of course, we need to have a high margin. We need to at least have 3 times the margin at least. I was selling this one for $29.95. Back in 2021, when I bought it, it was around $7. So I had 22, I believe even $23 margin, because the euro was way stronger than the US dollar, but well, inflation right now. But we had at least a 4 times markup at least. So we were having a good amount of margin. So now we know what kind of product that we have selected and what were the criteria that we have used for the selection. We need to move into phase number 3, and this is store creation and market validation. So what I mean with that is you only need to sell with your store into a certain market where you have your payment providers for, plus your team members for, plus maybe even you speak and understand the language and you understand the culture. So what I mean with that, your customer is always buying from an online seller. Of course, that's you. They need to process the payments through a payment gateway. This means there is a payment processor behind it. This payment processor sends the money to the bank, and the bank sends the money to the merchant, and that is you again. This is exactly the phase that the money from the customer goes through if you go and sell online with your Shopify store. So you need to find payment providers that are suitable for the customer in the native market. So here you see the global dropshipping market share in percentage by region 2030, and this is what I leveraged a lot with this product. We were selling in Europe. You see here, this is like at least maybe 25% of the whole pie. So we were selling in Europe. Of course, we're used to sell in America as well. But what I did with this product, I built a German store, but after we saw some momentum and traction, we started running in the Netherlands, Belgium, Sweden, Switzerland. We did Norway and Finland. We had 6 stores, and we even managed to get a 100K a day with all these stores combined, which was crazy. So now you have chosen your current market that you want to get started in. Most of the time, I would recommend start in your own market that you understand the culture and the language. So now you have chosen this one. We need to see what kind of payment providers you use. So the payment providers that I use, especially on this store, was Shopify Payments or Stripe. Both are actually the same. You can apply for both. And of course, we used PayPal. In the German market, this one was mandatory. It is not mandatory in many countries. But guys, if you want to start selling in Germany, I would definitely recommend PayPal. Actually, I would recommend always having PayPal on. But just if you start scaling with this payment provider, you need to be careful, because PayPal will maybe hold your money, but that's only when you scale way too quickly. I always recommend start slowly so you can save up some money and you can use PayPal. So now we have chosen the payment providers. Now we need to make the store, and we need some tools or websites for it. Well, first of all, we buy the domain of GoDaddy.com. Just go to GoDaddy.com. You will find very, very cheap domains. Just check if the domain is available. We use Canva.com for the logo creation. And of course, we use Shopify for the website creation. If you click on this link, it's also in the description. You will get a $1 a month trial, which is very, very cheap. This is a special deal that Shopify gave me, and I can give it to you. So then, of course, you guys are asking, well, what kind of themes do I use? Well, I use actually 3 of them. The first one that I always recommend is Sense. It's a free one. It's a pretty good one, especially for the beauty niche. Then we have like a hybrid store. This is the one that I always love, and this is the Refresh. Refresh, you can use it for many type of products, actually all type of products. It's very, very easy. This one is free as well. And it's, of course, the Dawn theme. Dawn is, I think, one of the best and most advanced themes that Shopify has. It's really, really quick. I love this theme as well. So now we understand phase number 3. We go to phase number 4, and that's building out the product page. So guys, here you see the sales funnel that I've used for this product. Normally you can choose between 2 type of layouts. You can use 1, a sales funnel, or 2, just a regular product page. So I will show you the sales funnel that I use, because this is something you can just build on your product page yourself. You just need to use these sections. So what I did, instead of giving the offer at the top of the page, I used to do it on the bottom of the page. So people saw the offer after they have been scrolling through these pictures. Plus I got a call to action button on every section. So here I just started to explain what the product was and what it did. And I gave them some incentives because 50% discount, and I told them this discount ends at $23.59. So here you see the offer, $29.95. Here is the add to cart button, and here are all the unique selling points that I already told about you guys. It's a 14-day money back guarantee, the payment options, and the free shipping. I also put in some Lux reviews. This is the tool that you can use to make some reviews. Here you see the reviews with some high quality images as well. This gave a high trust, and don't forget guys, this was converting at a 4.5+% on conversion rate. This one was killing it. So now maybe you guys are asking me, yeah, but what about the trending product pages in 2024? Yes, I do build these kind of pages as well. I'll click this one as an example. I love this page. This is just using the free Dawn theme as well. You can build this one easily. So what you see here, high quality product images on the top. Here you see already the offer. Here you see in stock, ready to ship. Here you use a bundle. You can use the Kaching app to make these kind of bundles. The payment options as well, free shipping, and here the features. Everything needs to be explained in this screenshot already. So if people only see this from your product page, you already need to be converting like crazy, because the rest people only scroll maybe if they're in doubt, because this is way too much information. People don't actually read this, but you need to be converting above the fold. And above the fold means everything above the add to cart button needs to be explaining everything about the product, needs to give you the social proof, the urgency, the scarcity, and the big bundle offer. So these guys are doing a great job. I will use them as an example as well in the video later on. So what I do as well to make a little bit more money as well, I use this app called Upcart. You can search it in the Shopify app, and I use this free shipping option normally, but what I do with this one was I did shipping protection. So I told these guys, hey, you can buy this for $3 extra. You are having an insured shipping option, so you make sure that the package doesn't get lost. 98% of the people left this one on and chose this one. It was an extra $3. And then at the post-purchase upsell, so this means a upsell on the thank you page when people bought, I used Zipify one-click upsell. It's this logo. You can search for it on the Shopify app. And I made a beautiful offer with 35% extra discount if they bought again. So they already bought, they're already in the buying mood because they just left their payment details and they just bought your product. Then they get another offer like, hey, if you want to have a second one, or maybe you want to give your lover a second one, you will get another one with 35% extra discount. A lot of people chose this one as well. So your average order value goes up and you're squeezing all the money out of your customer. So now we have the product page built up and all the correct apps set up. You need to set up all this one first, like all these of course first. Then we go into the phase number 5, and that's the marketing. We need to get these ads up and running. So first of all, you need content, right? That's something that you really need. So what can you do? I can suggest you guys 2 things. You borrow content from competitors, or you use Fiverr to create your own UGC, user-generated content, which is unique, but will cost you a little bit of money. For the borrow content, I always use Minea. I will link this one in the description as well. So Minea, you can browse all the ads. So for example, if we want to launch this product, what I do, I take their URL and I go into Minea, I will type it in, and I will find a lot of videos from their product that I can use. So you only need to click on it and you can instantly download the video, and now you can launch them. On Fiverr, I will go to find and spam some UGC creators. You just need to type in UGC creator. You can just ask them, hey guys, can you make this type of videos? Can you make this with my product? I will send it to you. You can even use Amazon Prime to ship the product on Amazon very quickly to them instead of using the private supplier. They will receive the product pretty quickly, and you just need to give them a template or example videos from your competitor so they can remake these viral videos. So now you have your content ready, you need to run these ads. So what I always recommend is combining these two, which is Facebook ads and Google ads. Facebook ads, of course, Instagram is included. So what the competitor is doing here as well, what they are doing very smart is testing different hooks, different angles, plus different audiences. And that's all what Facebook is about, finding the correct audiences. So for example, they have made these advertisements about the separation anxiety for dogs. You see a lot of dog advertisements, but they also made some videos about the sleepless nights. So if you're struggling with sleeping, you can use this product as well. Plus they made some creatives for people that just went through a breakup and they just need some help to get through it. So if you want to launch the Facebook ads, what I always recommend, you just make one big CBO campaign for at least $100 or $200 if you have more, per country and per offer. So if you sell this koala to the US, you will make a US campaign with only the koala that you sell. So what you do, in one of the ad sets, you take one of the concepts, and the concept is an audience. So for example, the dog videos will be targeting to dog owners because Facebook already reads all this information, and Facebook already understands by even watching the video, okay, this is for people that have dogs. So you put all the dog videos into this concept in this ad set, and you will put in 3 ad creatives, 2 ad copies, and 2 headlines. This is the 3-2-2 method. And then you start making another ad set with a different audience, for example, the breakup video and the depression videos and the anxiety videos and the kids videos. So you can even put in here the sleepless nights videos. Facebook will automatically understand what kind of targeting audience you have in the creative. You just need to put them together into a ad set. So this is what I do if I want to create a CBO campaign. If it's profitable after 4 days, I scale this one with 20% per day in budget. So don't go too quick, wait for 4 days and start scaling with 20%. That's what I do. Of course, on Google Ads, what you do, you create your first campaigns as well. What you have is you can go to the adstransparency.google.com. You see it in here, and you can put in the URL and you can see the competitor ads as well. So here you see they're already running a lot of Google Ads. So this means there is a lot of traffic already going on. So you can capture this traffic as well. So what kind of campaigns do I recommend? I use one campaign that's called the PMAX campaign. That's on $30 per day. I leave it all blank, no targeting, just only the country, and one Google search campaign. So you can find all the traffic that's already going through the product or through even your competitors. So you can even target the competitors' traffic in this campaign. I start this one with a $10 budget per day. If you guys want more information, I have this video already on my channel, which is 22 minutes long, talking about the Facebook ads tutorial, how I test and scale ads, and what kind of criteria I use. When do I scale and when do I kill a product? So that was phase number 5. The ads are running. This means we are into phase number 6, and this is shipping the product. And that's where my private supplier comes in from. I told you guys we reached out to them in Skype. We sent them the product listing, and they will quote us a price. They will send us the price to the different markets that you are selling. So here are my 2 go-to suppliers. I have Linda and I have Henry. Linda is the one that you guys can ask if you are doing maybe even 1 sale a day or 2 sales a day. Like, they don't have a MAQ, minimum order quantity, but don't contact them if you don't have already making some sales or you're not even live with your store. They will not respond to you. They only respond to people that are serious, have their store up and running and making already the ads and are running the ads. Henry, from day 1, he has a minimum order quantity of 10. So this means you need to have at least 10 daily sales. Otherwise, he will not onboard you. He will not start working with you. So keep that in mind. Here you see the Skype names. You just need to put this one in Skype and tell them you come from Jasper, that Jasper has sent you guys, so they know already that you're serious, and they will onboard you with the same service that I get. So why would you choose a private supplier? Well, first of all, they are reliable. You can talk with them one-on-one. You can go onto Zoom calls with them. You can meet them. They are very, very fast in comparison with the AliExpress, of course. AliExpress is very slow and not trustworthy. They are cheap and they can manage a high volume. This means if you do way much volume with your products, they have big warehouses and they can ship your products very easily. So this is why I use a private supplier. So phase number 7, you're making some sales right now, you're shipping the products. This means, of course, phase number 7 is customer support. So what kind of tool do I use? Well, it's gorgeous.com. You will see here automation to streamline NCX and grow your brand. This is for brands. This is for dropshippers. You can use it. It is a start free trial even. You can even book a demo so you can see what it's all about, but you can manage easily your email tickets in here, which is very, very useful. But then of course we need some people. What I use is upwork.com. You can go to upwork.com and type in customer service dropshipping, and you will find a lot of people that have made already some success and made some money with them from themselves. and you see already they are charging $5 per hour. What kind of criteria do I use? I use fluent English criteria. They need to speak fluent English. So if you go onto a call and they're not good in communication with you, skip them. They need to be quick. You need to be, I think one of the criteria is at least 20 emails per hour that they can manage. They need to be professional, so they need to understand that they're working with real people, and at least 2 years in experience. You can even search on the criteria that they made already 10K or more, so you will see the dedicated searches on the 10K plus earnings on Upwork. So now you have already phase 7, your customer support is up and running, and now you're able to scale your business. But after all these 7 phases and you're still thinking about, oh, but Jesper, this is way too much to manage, how do I do it? Then I am inviting you to my community, 90 Days to Online Freedom. That's where I'm starting and scaling a fresh new business with all these steps that I've explained to you. I'm making all these steps and I'm recording this one as well live, which means if you go to the recordings, you will already see 7 weeks of content already with 3 weekly calls from 1 hour in 7 weeks, where you see me starting the store, doing the product research, hiring the people, managing the ads, and making some money. We're already making between 2 and 3K a day with this brand new store. You will see all my ads, you will see all my products, you will see all my store website URLs, you will see everything in here. Just go to the about page, just join, because every 10 members we are increasing the price. So if you guys don't want to miss out on the cheap price, lock in your price right now, and I will see you in there. Peace.